So my next project, bigger router table. I've got one that I put my little ELU router on. I can also mount this router onto one side of my table saw, but I want a dedicated, well, not a dedicated router table, because this is going to be like a combination roll around table, storage unit and all sorts of things. So I fitted some drawers underneath, and yeah, so I've got an aluminium plate. I'm not sure what thickness that is, 2.5 to 3 mil. So that's going to get recessed in there. It's matched up. I've put a hole pattern in it where I want to drill, and I've marked this out. I've actually sanded this top off because it was painted. It was just an old bit of block board, but it's got a nice veneer on it, so I've sanded it off apart from the dings it's got in it, but it will do nicely. And I've gone over it with some wax and linseed oil. So this is what we're doing next. I think to start with, I'm going to start drilling out these holes on here, and then I can get that lined up for where it's going to sit in here then. Okay, we'll get cracking. Right, 5.5 mil holes in these ones, because that is a 5 mil or M5 bolts. Might as well just put the centre one in. That'll do. Well, that's nicely in there now. It might have to go just a little bit lower, but we'll see when we cut it out. Now we've got to make room for the two handles to fit in, and I think what I might do, because that's going to be going, actually that plate's running a long way, doesn't matter for the minute. What I might do is, when I lift it out, I've just got to twist it a bit so they'll come up on the corners. 5/8 there, 5/8 there. Okay. Oh, I've countersunk them. I'll put a little bit of a larger hole in there. So, let's see how it goes now. I'll just tidy that edge a bit so it fits in there better. That is okay. That's the wrong way around. That's it. Yeah, that feels good. There's still a little bit there. I wonder if that panel has bent a bit. That'll be all right. Yeah, that feels good. I've got everything ready to start assembling the fence, and this is what I've got. I've got these stainless steel brackets. I know they're perfectly square, so they're going to hold that up. I'm going to put a little bolt through each of them, and these are going to be threaded and tapped. Have one of them in, and then we're going to have these two bits that's going to be sliding, so we can open it up for width of the cutter, and they're going to be held on by one of these through there. Put the slot in this part, hole in there, and just inset that in. I've got two of them, so I've got all the bits I needed, or I need, and now we just need to start marking up. Hi there, just wanted to show you this, getting on with the router table. I'm still waiting for the T-slots to come in so I can put my fence on, but I've put this little thing on, and I had it on my last little router table, but just a much smaller version of it. Pivoted at this end and can raise and lower it via this screw. Got a locking knob at the back. I'll do that. Doesn't move far. That's about the extent of it there. But it will drop down. Take that screw out if I want to cut into the table. But it's ideal if you want to do some plunge cuts like for mortising. Get your height set. Plunge in, stops each end. It's far better, I find, than trying to do it on there. Yeah, thought you might find that interesting. Look at it. That's all it is. We've got a hole all the way through there. A round piece of, that's what, 25 or inch diameter, with a hole through, threaded 10mm for this 10mm rod. Piece of angle iron with a slot in, because the bottom of that will move across depending on where the pivot is. There you go.